Okay, good morning. There's your joke of the day, as cheesy as ever. All right, let's go over this homework. Naming alkanes. I believe we started with this one. So, hopefully you're getting better at these by now. These are pretty straightforward. It doesn't get really that much different than this, except maybe when we get to alkenes, which will most likely be tomorrow. Okay, so remember the rules. Number one, find my longest chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks like 7 is going to be my long. So I can use this as my long chain. So what do I do first? How do I number? Left to right or right to left? Well, remember I want the lowest combination of numbers if there are substituents. Remember, substituents are those things that are off of and take place of a hydrogen. So here's a substituent. It only has one carbon, and since it only has one carbon, we call it a methyl group. Methyl group. This would be methane, but it's methyl. And here's another substituent group. This one has 2 carbons, and because of that, we call that one ethyl. So when we're naming this, we want to have the lowest combination of numbers. So I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I could have 4 and 5, or I could start from this side and go 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 3 and 4 is my choice, since 3 and 4 is less than 4 and 5. Okay? So I'm going to number these. Whoops. See if I can get a pen in here somewhere. Whoops. Let's try blue and go thin. Maybe a little bit thicker. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, my next question is, which substituent should I name first? Well, the substituents, including those we learned yesterday about the alkyl halides, those are going to go in the alphabetical order. So I've got an ethyl here and a methyl here. So what I'm going to name first is the ethyl, because E comes before M. So my final answer here is 1, 2, 3. 3 ethyl, 4 methyl, and what's my long? 7. 7 is heptane. So 3 ethyl, 4 methyl, heptane. All right, next one down. What's my long? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same there. Looks like 7 is going to be my long again. So, where do I start? 1, 2, 3. I could have 3, 4, 5. I've got 3, 5. Actually, I've got 3, 3, 5. Okay, 3, 3, 5. Or I can go from right to left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. This one would be 3, 5, 5. Okay, so what's my lowest combination of numbers? This one adds to 11, this one adds to 13, so I'm going to get rid of that one, and I'm going to start on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, now I've got my combination, I've got my numbering system down. What do I name first? Well, here I've got a single carbon coming off of here, so this substituent is called a methyl group. And this is also a methyl, and that's a methyl. So I've got 3 of the same groups. Okay, so there's no difference in the numbering as far as ethyl or methyl, as far as the naming, I should say. So I'm going to put all 3 of these down in the right order, and I'm going to put the lowest number first. So in this case, I've got 3, 3, 5. 3, 3, and then 5. How many do I have? I've got 3 of them, and since I've got more than one here, I'm going to use prefixes, and the prefix for 3 is tri, and that's trimethyl. And what's my long? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there's heptane. 3,3,5 trimethylheptane. Okay? Good with that one. All right. The next one's actually a little bit simpler. That's weird. Okay, this one here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It doesn't matter. All of the substituent groups, both of the substituent groups are coming off of the second carbon. So my long chain is 3, 1, 2, 3. It's a little bit thicker. 1, 2, 3. And each of the substituent groups coming off of that second carbon each of them is a methyl group. So I've got 2 of them, both of them coming off of the 2. 2, 2. My prefix for 2 is di. They're both methyl groups. And what's my long? 3. 2, 2 dimethylpropane. Okay, hopefully that wasn't too bad. The next one down here, this looks like a pretty good challenge. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, is that my long? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, that's longer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's only 7. Ooh, how about this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, be careful. This is a good lesson into always finding out what your longest chain is going to be. All right, so 10 seems to be my long. So, which way do I number? From bottom to top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got 2 off of this one. I've got a methyl and an ethyl. So it would be 5, 5 if I went from here around. How about in this direction? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It would be 6, 6. So I'm going to choose 5, 5. That means I'm counting from the bottom up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now I've got my chain. I've got a methyl here and an ethyl here. In your naming, ethyl comes first because E comes before M. So I've got 5 ethyl, 5 methyl, and what's my long? 10 prefixes DEC, like decagram, except this is an alkane. There are only single bonds between the atoms here, so we have 5-ethyl, 5-methyl decane. Okay? Now let's try to name a couple. Yo! See if this works. Yes, it does. Okay, on this one, I believe I wanted you to do 3-ethyl pentane. I'm not sure if that 3 got hole punched out. It did on mine, but that's 3-ethyl pentane. If that got cut off, don't worry about it. I'm going to show it to you anyway. All right. So, like I said before, pentane. In my mind, it's easier to draw these when I'm given the name. So pentane is 5. Yes, pent 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ethyl on the 3rd. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's my total. 5. And it's 3 is ethyl. So I've got 1, 2, 3, ethyl, and then pentane. Please do not forget to write your, that's not going to let me because of the board, your lines indicating the hydrogens that would be attached there, okay? So on the quiz, you have to write those lines because that tells me that you know that each carbon has 4 bonds around it. All right, let's try this one. 2,2,3 trimethyl butane. Okay, so my prefix is but, and that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2,2,3 trimethyl. So 2, 2, 3. Here's a 2, here's a 2, here's a 3. My long still 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. My long is still 4. And trimethyl, I've got 3 of these methyl groups. This looks right. Do I have 4 lines indicating that there are 4 bonds around each carbon? And yes, I do. Okay? Now remember, this could be, in fact, 2, 2, 3, this is symmetrical. In other words, I could flip this around and the numbering would essentially be the same thing. So I have to go from left to right. 2, 2, 3. If I went from right to left, it would be 2, 3, 3. Okay? 2, 3, 3. And that's a larger number combination. So we want to draw them like that. All right? Let's try the last one, which I wanted you to do this one here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hexamethyl octane. I've only got a minute, so I'm going to blast it out, and then we're going to have a second video. Octane is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hexa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Hexamethyl octane. So we've got 6 and we've got octane. So it doesn't matter in this one which way I go as far as right and left, but make sure you put all of your lines. I might run out of time, I hope not. All right, we've got another video coming up right quick. Okay, stay tuned.